Well, hey there, meanderers. This week we're getting weird. Starting off strong with what I can only assume are the discarded souls of haunted nurseries. Ever feel like you're being watched? Yeah, same. The VIP section for skeletons only. Move over, Uber Black. This is Uber Bleak. Honestly, I wouldn't mind rolling up to my final destination in style like this. Nothing says home decor like actual nightmare fuel. A little something for you when your aesthetic is Gothic museum meets haunted entomology lab. In case you're wondering where we are, welcome to the Oddities and Curiosities Expo, where spooky makes spectacular and normal people fear to tread. Think of it as a flea market for the delightfully deranged. Hi, I'm Ashley. My love for adventure started young. Now I explore the world, share travel stories, and create along the way. Whether it's sewing, crafting, or planning the next big trip, from Disney magic to hidden gems, I'm all about making memories and sharing tips to help you do the same. Join me on the journey, subscribe, and let's meander together. If you're thinking, man, I wish I could see something this weird in person, good news. This expo is on tour, bringing the creepy and curious to a city near you. And in case you thought this was just a few booths in the dark corner of a convention center, nope, this place is packed. So many weirdos, and I say that with love. Now, I don't know if this person is part of the expo, or if they just are the expo. Sir, ma'am, haunted specter from beyond? 10 out of 10 on commitment. Yes, the perfect accent piece for when your home decor theme is Pirates of the Caribbean, but make it unsettling. And then we have Death Couture, which is surprisingly elegant. Who knew framed insects could be so aesthetic? Okay, a moment of appreciation for this Bigfoot shirt. My husband would probably wear this unironically. Bigfoot is real, and apparently he has a merch line. Every good expo needs a little witchy energy, and if you don't already own a witch hat, I have questions. Also, I'm pretty sure wearing one of these instantly makes you 30% more mysterious. You can't tell me these don't make you want to start writing moody poetry by candlelight, or at least dramatically sign a parchment declaring yourself the ruler of something. For when you need a home accent that really sees you, perfect for keeping an eye on your guests, whether they like it or not. Just Buried, a name that really sets the mood for your home decorating needs. Coffin mirrors, framed moths, and all the spooky shelf flair you never knew you needed. Nothing says prepared for anything quite like a set of vampire steaks. $5 for a starter steak, $15 for when you've got serious vampire problems. And just when you thought things couldn't get weirder, we have the dental corner. Nothing screams collector's item like a bunch of old-timey dental tools and whatever the stuff is. Yes, for the collector who has everything, may I present a vintage prosthetic leg. I think this was supposed to be a wind-up toy, but right now it's just winding up my fight or flight response. Because apparently we're doubling down on the theme of you're always being watched. Honestly, this would go great with that eyeball decor from earlier. In case your home isn't quite weird enough, may I present the most unsettlingly awesome lamps I've ever seen. Eyeball, check. Celestial magic, check. A red vampire bat with a heart, double check. Basically, if your lighting doesn't stare into your soul, are you even decorating? And if you've ever wanted your home to look like a mix between a steampunk lair and a serial killer's garage, this booth has you covered. Now, what's an Oddities Expo without a Hearse collection? Enter Reaper's Rides Hearse Club, because why settle for a regular car when you could roll up in something spectacularly spooky? These folks take Last Ride to a whole new level. You know, you're at the right event when a hearse comes with decorative skeletons. For those who like their oddities with a touch of the mystical, Sacred Star and Stone had all the witchy magical vibes you could want. Crystals, charms, and just enough energy to make you wonder if you should start manifesting something. Okay, but look at this little guy, a glittery gothic dragon. Absolutely! I don't know what he's guarding, but I do know he's judging me. And then we have this mirror, complete with mushrooms growing around the frame, because why should fairy gardens have all the fun? And now for some banner shopping, because nothing says conversation starter like hanging a mythical jackalope on your wall. And for those looking to add a little Edgar Allan Poe aesthetic to their home, these ravens and bats have got you covered. Books, charms, and spirits, oh my! Honestly, if a book from here whispers to you at night, I wouldn't be surprised. Or when you need a skull, but make it fancy. Now, I don't even have the words to describe some of this artwork, but I do know I wouldn't want to wake up to it staring at me. Creepy, absolutely. Impressive, 100%. And then there was Lost Wonder Photography, which might have been one of the coolest booths here. Think abandoned churches, airplane wreckage, and places that make you wonder, who left this behind, and are they still here? One of my friends bought a print here, and honestly, I don't blame her. It's eerie in the best way. If your idea of fine art includes slasher films and things that go bump in the night, welcome to your new favorite gallery. I mean, why hang a Monet when you could have The Shining staring back at you? Now, in addition to the weird and wonderful shopping, the expo also has a stage. Could be a speaker, could be a show, could be someone summoning a demon. Who's to say? Okay, now we're getting into the truly unhinged part of the expo, taxidermy with snacks. This raccoon lived for milk duds, and honestly, same. And here we have the spirit animal of every college student, a possum with a Miller Lite. Honestly, this guy has seen things, and he's just trying to relax. Whoppers, a bold choice. Not for everyone, but this raccoon is fully committed. Somehow this makes more sense than the milk duds. And for our grand finale, a rock star squirrel ready to drop the hottest metal album of the year, tiny guitar, big dreams. So if all this weirdness has you thinking, I need to see this in person, here's the deal on tickets. If you grab them in advance, they're $11.55 with taxes and fees, but if you wait until the day of, it's $16.83 at the door. Kids under 12, they get in free, because nothing says family outing like showing your child a taxidermy possum with a beer. Of course, no expo is complete without merch. They had shirts, stickers, tank tops. I'm pretty sure if you slap one of these logos on your car, people will either think you're very cool or avoid making eye contact with you in traffic. And if you want to find out when this glorious oddball event is rolling into your town, here's the full list. Just go to their website, get your tickets, and prepare for the strangest shopping spree of your life. So that's the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. Definitely one of the most unique events I've ever been to, and totally worth checking out if you love the weird, the creepy, and just the plain fascinating. Let me know in the comments what was the wildest thing you saw in this video. Would you go to this expo, or are you keeping a safe distance? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next adventure. See you next time, Meanderers.